So as we were going live here, this just popped up on my Twitter timeline, gentlemen. Bobby Costa here. Thanks for joining us, Bobby.
Thanks for having me,
by the way.
fellas.
Justin here as well. Variety.
Bobby, it's been a while.
It sure has, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. I was doing my variety thing.
We can get to that.
All right, go ahead. Yeah,
Sounds
Justin, do it.
tasty.
Yeah. It has been a while,
Bobby, it's been a while. It's been
Great.
what? A couple months?
Since June, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus
The
Christ.
big basketball game was my last appearance.
Yeah, and then so you just got like tied up with a new job and things like that.
New
Weren't able
job
to-
is now my old job.
Oh.
I'm looking
Oh,
for
hell yeah. You're like me.
Looking for a job again.
How long?
so-
Wait, how long did you last?
September I started and I left last week. So
Okay.
do
Yeah.
some math there.
I think
Bad blood?
No, not at all. No, I made some good friends, good people. Just not for me. I'm not cut out for it, I guess. But yeah, people think I'm ducking Kirk. I already. That's not the case. No, I was about to send my available dates, and then now we're on hiatus. So I figured I'd.
Yep. Pop by.
Of course.
I actually reached out to you on, what was it, Friday?
Oh yeah, right.
I saw you commented on the big news of the KMS Classic episodes going out, so I
great work.
contacted you, and you said you were like, yeah, no, I'm available. So I was like, well, fuck yeah,
How
come
about
on in.
that?
Perfect.
Come on.
So what's the future hold? What are we looking at now?
Who knows? I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll do anything and everything pretty much.
Yeah.
I still want to move to Massachusetts. That's
Okay.
So you'll do anything, but you won't do your old job. So like, what set it off? Like, what was
I could have been. I need to be better at it. It wasn't
it's
a great.
tougher, yeah.
I'm good with rejection. I can handle it, but it was a lot of rejection.
Yeah, that sucks. A
You
lot
know,
of travel too
over-
and everything.
Yeah, a lot of driving, which
Yeah.
is it's fine. But I'm still looking. I would sell lollipops for the record.
Oh, there
I
you
know
go.
We're rehashing this.
Patrick
but-
Gilroy, yeah. I
But
like
you would not produce the Kirk Minahan show.
I
is it?
would. So this is. I happily would, as long as I could still do Flop University once a week.
Oh,
Right,
are you
demands.
still doing flop?
Episode 50 just came out
Wow.
today.
It's monumental.
We got ad reads now,
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Live reads.
live reads.
Hell yeah.
And we recorded episode 50, did our first live ad read, and then I go to the website, and the website was down. I thought I got scammed. But it's back up this morning, so we're good.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But Dave, what were you saying about Variety Hour?
Well,
Yes.
it just popped up right before, and you have to like scroll the list. It's from 100 to 1, so I had to scroll. Variety is saying that The Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad, it was in 1988, is the #1 comedy of all time.
Ever?
This is Variety's list. They must just do. I know we've talked about Variety lists before, but it must just be like 5 people are in a room. They're not necessarily like the most knowledgeable about the history of comedy or anything like that. It's just what they like, right? Because I've never heard anybody talk about the.
Or they just I don't think there's as much thought being put into the Variety Top 100 comedies list as there is, like, let's say the Blind Mike Top
Right.
50. Like Mike
Right,
is like sitting
right.
down, like this is Mike's life. Like I think
True.
Variety
Yeah.
probably like puts something in through AI.
Yes.
And then they tweak things a little bit. And they go, oh no, that makes sense. Oh, I'll
Right,
move that from 7 to 4 and 4 to 8
right.
and all that. But
No,
Not the sexiest list. Like number 2 is Some Like It Hot, 1959.
What the fuck?
that's a comedy.
I guess so. Annie Hall, number
Is
3.
that frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Where's the
I've
first?
never heard
I
of
always say that to my Nana, though, my grandmother who's still alive. I sometimes, when we're like talking movies, I'll just be like, Nana, remember the thing, frankly, my dear, I just don't give a damn. And she'll go, yes, Justin, yes. I forget what movie that's from,
That's fun.
but it's like this old movie, and they said damn, and it was this big thing. She's like, that's a movie. I think maybe it's Casablanca.
Oh, that actually sounds
Frankly,
familiar.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
Number 6, Monty Python. That makes sense. Like I at least hear people talk about how funny that movie is.
Is Airplane on there?
Let's see here.
Because I could see them going Naked Gun.
Fargo, number 8.
If they actually did like laughs per minute, the Naked Gun might have like, a joke every.
Problem is, it's
15
not just a
seconds.
list. It's like a write up, and you
Yeah,
have to
where's-
scroll. Groundhog Day, number 10.
My favorite comedy of all time, Bobby Costa. Would you like to guess?
Boy.
It's from my era. It's not like an old time.
The other guys.
Holy shit, you got it.
Really?
I swear to God.
Wow. Is that
really?
That is the funniest movie I've
Why
ever
did I
seen.
say that?
Is that the one when Rock and Samuel L.
Jackson?
Jackson want to jump off the top?
Yes,
of the, yeah,
I
it
have
is funny.
never laughed harder than like when that
Yeah.
scene happened in theaters. I saw it with my family.
That is the
That's
best
good.
version of Mark Wahlberg, probably, right?
Yeah, the like
Yeah.
self-deprecating, like where he's like dancing in the studio. It's the funniest movie from start to finish.
Yeah.
Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Oh, it's
Right?
it's the best.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I feel like we'd be like, yes, that's perfect for this list. Superbad number 20 is like the first, I don't know, reference, and I'm like, okay, I can kind of see this, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know the whole historical.
Superbad's not Some Like It Hot.
It's not something like it.
Dumb and Dumber on there.
I'm scrolling. I'm not seeing it.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
You guys were all chatty this morning about something to do with Karen Reed.
We were.
I'm out of the world. She's free. That's all I care about.
You know what was my best like comedy? Sorry to move on for that. My best comedy experience in a theater. I don't know if we've said this on the show, but Wedding Crashers in a sold out theater was my best movie going experience. I don't know if I've ever said that or not.
That was what?
But if you have a really good comedy in a movie theater and it's sold out and everybody's laughing at the same shit, like that's a great fucking experience.
Good experience.
Yeah.
The new Naked Gun I saw in Somerville. It was a pretty.
I didn't think
full.
it was that funny.
You didn't like it?
I don't think it was great.
I laughed pretty hard. It was. I mean, it's obviously doesn't. It's stupid as fuck, but like, that's why I love it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought it was kind of.
You didn't like One Battle After Another either, did you?
No, well, because that's a movie for and about communism.
So what? Weren't you thrilled the whole time?
Not really. I was kind of like, I don't know.
I enjoyed it.
This guy, this doesn't exist. This white supremacist.
It's a movie. None of it exists.
I don't know.
It's my best picture so far.
Wow.
Although Marty Supreme, we'll see.
Marty Supreme showing over the weekend and cool. It's not like released. It doesn't have a wide release yet. When's that coming out?
I think Christmas.
Christmas. Okay, yeah, that was over the weekend. But all right, let's get into some of the at least the KMS world, which has just been dominated by what Brianna Chickenfry has said last week and Mutt covering it on Unnamed and things like that. Brianna did have a new episode of Plan Brady that came out yesterday. She did address it a little bit more. She didn't get too into it, but yeah,
she just played like 6 minutes of the Unnamed show.
She did.
Then she goes into it afterwards, and she doesn't really say anything new.
No.
There was only one clip that I thought was
somewhat noteworthy. Yeah. Oop, sorry. I think. Hold on.
She plays Unnamed show on her show.
She plays basically the entire clip.
So there's Mutt audio on Plan Brady.
No, she didn't play that portion. She didn't play that portion. Hold on, I think our sound is fucked up here for a second. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Can you hear that?
Nope.
No.
It's not going through there.
Oh, it's our addition. That's what it was. Yeah, hang on 1 second. I heard it before we were doing it. Output built in. There we go.
Is this just a solo podcast now, right? With her?
Yes. Plan Breeze, nobody else is with her. She's just sitting down.
When Kurt comes back and screams and cries about me, I'm not going to react to it because I don't have Twitter, so I'm only going to see it if someone sends it to me.
Her FBI friend.
Yeah, the FBI.
Her FBI friend.
What is it, Cash Patel or whatever?
Yes. And by the way, this is our criticism of her. And maybe we'll play some of Mike's stuff too, because Blind Mike Project had a new episode this weekend. He addressed it for the first time too. The problem isn't that she's saying anything. It's that she's saying it when he's not here to also respond to it. That's kind of the issue with it. And so now she's saying, okay, he's still not back. And when he does come back and address it, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go into hiding and no longer talk about it.
Not even going to hiding, just blatantly getting out in front of it, being like, okay, I'll talk all this shit while he's gone. And then as soon as he's, pretty much hiding. When he comes back, it's like, nope, actually, I'm not talking about it.
Right.
It's like you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, which is not talking about it is what everybody is agreeing, like kind of not started issues. It kind of, first of all, it's not even really an issue from Kirk's vantage point or anything. The show talks about her because she's a public figure and she said certain things over the time. But like, if she just, I don't know, has a conversation, whether it be on KMS, Unnamed or whatever, at some point, you just like organically move on from things like this.
For sure.
Or, by the way, you don't because you're both public figures and you're both allowed to make fun of each other if you want to. It's pretty much that simple.
Yeah, that was really the only. Dave, I don't know if you have any other takeaways. She only talks about it for like.
Is it like, does it never come across your desk, or do you have a CIA agent that sends you?
Because that's literally coming across your desk.
Yes.
If you're sitting at a desk and and the FBI is giving you something, that is the definition of coming across your desk.
Well, I've gone back to the archives to some extent. I think it's fair to say, again, because everybody's public figures, I'm not positive the first time Brianna Chickenfry's name came up on the Kirk Minahan show. I know for a fact that before any of this breakup stuff, before calling, her a fraud because of Taylor Swift stuff, her name came up because she made comments about the Menendez brothers that they should have ran away after potentially being sexually abused, that maybe they might have been fucked up, they might have been scared. She made a comment like that. And because she's a public figure and put takes like that on podcasts and on TikTok, we talked about it. And it wasn't like outlandish, by the way, either. I think even when we talked about it because I went back last week, Kirk is like, oh, I met Brianna Chickenfry at the House of Blues. She seemed nice to me. She was nice. I don't agree with this take of hers, but she seemed nice.
It's legitimately the same thing he would say, I don't know, about anyone, but it's I don't know. At this point, it's just getting to the point where it's like I don't know what else there is to say about it.
Right.
I'll say David in Maryland tweeted the original where he talks about Taylor Swift.
The Game Time ad, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where Blind Mike really like threw her under the bus.
Right.
I believe.
And Kirk's like one of the great phonies of all time.
Yes.
I think like if I were her, I'd be like, how come nobody in the company like defended me? No, like besides Dave, no one was like, actually, she's wonderful. Like she's not a phony. Like that's where I would use the Kirk line of like look inward.
Well, probably because everybody who listened to it knew it was just kind of like a throwaway joke.
Right. True.
Like that's all it was. I think even on Unnamed, they went like a week or two later, whenever the Kirk's firing thing was. Kirk got Dave to admit that like that was Kirk, that was hyperbole, I think was the exact word that was brought up on the show. Like everybody knows that it's just kind of like fucking around. It wasn't that big of a deal, that comment. So for her to even at that point send a text to Dave in any serious tone, like, you know, like if it was just like, hey, you're friends with this guy, what the fuck's he doing? And they just blew off. But like Dave took her text and went scorched earth on Kirk, which is just very weird. I don't know. It's weird from all different angles. You know, I was saying to Justin this morning, it's kind of funny how she feels she was bullied the entire time. When on the show, we talked more about how we felt like Dave was white knighting for her. It was like almost more about Dave than it was ever about her. So I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, Kirk's gonna have I don't know. The whole thing is just like we've said what we said. Where I feel like we're going around in circles. She's going to continue saying nothing while taking shots, and then Kirk's going to come back, and apparently she's just going to zip it up and
I love the Josh Richards angle of it, though. It's like,
well, he doesn't know anything either.
Dave, are you like boys with him or what? Like,
but like from the Josh Richards angle, like he doesn't listen to the show. He doesn't know Kirk. He's just going. He's probably what Brianna Chickenfry fan is thinking.
Yes.
In this scenario, which is like, okay, if you don't know Kirk at all and you just hear on the show that there's some guy like sending stalkers after her, you're like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But
speaking of Josh Richards, just from going back and listening to some of this stuff, it was when Kirk gave him the nickname of Gay J Hawk, which is a phenomenal nickname. Justin, you were the only one who really like picked up on it because Kirk just said it and he didn't really describe it, but you immediately like knew he was talking about AJ Hawk just staring into nowhere on the
because
I know
that's what he does. Kirk does it obviously the best. The way he like opens his mouth, and because whenever it's on that show, it'll literally just cut to him for like 3 seconds, and he'll just be like,
1,000 yards.
Yes.
There.
Yeah. I don't know. Like again, to your point, like we don't need to keep going in circles about the same thing. To me, she's no different than anything we've ever done. She shit talks people. She literally. I wasn't gonna, not that I wasn't gonna do it, but it's because I'm not Kirk. I'm not Mike Geary. I can't like analyze somebody and make fun of it and think, and all of a sudden like everybody laugh at this moment. But she tells a story about Zach Bryan's new girlfriend right after she talks about Kirk. That me listening to it, like I just thought it was bullshit. Like I thought she was telling a story that came off like a lie, and B, worst case or best case scenario for her, she sounds like a mean girl. So at the end of the day. Like she's bullying that girl now,
or she's just an internet content person who's reacting
telling
to
a story,
something, which is like I don't know what Kirk does. I don't know. The whole thing's just like we've said.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it now. She claims that Zach Bryan's new girlfriend brought in her cover of Sports Illustrated to where she goes and gets her hair done, and the new girlfriend said, "Make my hair look like her hair." Like even if that's true, like. It doesn't sound true to me if you ask me.
No.
But if it were true, like your Kirk Minahan show stalkers are not an issue. Like you need to go to the police about this woman because she wants to wear your skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it just sounds outlandish when you hear it. But to your point, Justin, like she's a content creator. Go ahead. But don't fucking cry about it when Zach Bryan's new girlfriend decides she wants to be a content creator and shits on you for it.
Yeah, I just don't know. I've like just had enough of her. It's whatever. Like she took her shots. It's a shitty thing to do. Everyone agrees that it's kind of like, okay. It's like, I think pretty much people agree that she has like the right to do it. No one's saying she doesn't, but just the whole idea of, in the clip we just played where she's like, I'm actually going to, when Kirk comes back, he's going to bitch and moan into like, maybe that's like the strategy. Like maybe that's what will win public perception in this battle or win. That's what she's trying to do. But yeah. I don't know. From
like, blames everybody other than herself. To be fair, like even in this thing, she says this about when Dave told her not to go on the show.
Or Whitney said it best. They've made a couple bad decisions, and then it fucks me, which I feel like
How old are you? Like if somebody tells you you shouldn't go on a podcast or you shouldn't speak, I think you are old enough to make a decision for yourself and say, like, no, fuck it. I'll go on and just fuck around with these guys.
Yeah, but I also get the not to defend her here, but I also get her saying like, well, if Dave Portnoy is saying she shouldn't go on, then like she's going to listen to Dave Portnoy, her boss. And
sure, but it's also been a year and you felt like you've been bullied the entire time. Like you're just going to always go back to that excuse that Dave told you not to go on a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Dave said to her, "Hey, wear a Kirk Minahan show sweatshirt on this live stream and mention about how he's your least favorite person at Barstool and all this other stuff."
It's just not like I said, I can't go back and find every fucking mention that Chickenfry's name came up either as a joke or real. But like anytime we talked about her in any let's call it segment, like it was something we would have included in the show description in the show notes or whatever. Like it was nothing. Even in the NDA stuff, like. He calls Zach Bryan a shitbag.
Yeah.
He says Brianna Chickenfry was nothing but nice to me. Like she's done no research or like the FBI guy clearly isn't sending her shit like that, obviously, which is fine. But like she has personally never gone back and tried to retread like any of the information whatsoever.
You know what I was thinking of the other day? I'm thinking, what's the future hold? And obviously, Brianna Chickenfry was supposed to be on Surviving Barstool season 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where she wasn't. I go, what if this is just a fucking long play between the two of them? And in season 6 of Surviving Barstool, there's going to be a fucking hell of an alliance that no one sees coming between Kirk Minahan and Brianna Chickenfry. And they're just going to make it to the finals together. And people are going to be like, wow, they long played us all. Maybe
that's true.
Like, obviously, I don't think that's real.
What's the thing in, what's the stick they have in Survivor? That was another good Kirk joke.
Idol?
The immunity idol. I think it was Will Compton was on this show.
Yes.
And they were talking about surviving, and Kirk goes, "Was it shocking to you when Portnoy just handed the idol over to Brianna Chickenfry?"
Right.
That kind of good laugh. That was funny too. But there's not much else. There's not much else. To say
Mike did a good job on his show. He spent like the first hour or so kind of going over the stuff from Unnamed and kind of just defending Kirk and kind of saying like what we've been saying, what everyone's been saying, where it's like, yeah, she has a right to do it. It's just shitty the way she went about it. And then his takes were kind of like,
his take on you in the text message. We got to play that one.
Well, Justin send me an odd text.
Nope.
I was just like, I kind of reached out to be like, do you know anything? And he replies, no.
That's not an odd text.
Okay, well, good talking to you.
That was it.
That's an odd,
no.
I think he texted me. He's like, did you see that coming at all or something like that? And I just replied, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to elaborate on things. Why? What does he want me to speculate? I know Mike wants a gossip sesh where I call him up and I go, oh, you think what's going on with Kirky?
You wouldn't agree that most people would add a little fluff in there, like
if you think I'm adding fluff about this situation, you're fucking insane.
We don't typically.
No, not to like speculate, but just to be like, no, that's all I've heard. Like literally just 2 letters is
no, straight to the point. Can't misinterpret it. Just no one's gonna call me.
You're a straight to the point texter typically anyway.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm in my bits mode and like
like when you want to brag about acknowledgments and things like that. Yes.
You're an okie dokie guy.
Oh, I'm definitely an okie dokie guy.
Yep.
Okie dokie artichoke.
Yeah. No, I thought if anybody hasn't listened to it, I mean, we could hypothetically play back a bunch of different things, but I think Mike does, I want to say like 40 minutes on it and just like piece by piece, just like, and it's perfectly done. I don't have any disagreement with him whatsoever. So go listen to that.
Yeah, Mike's a KMS guy.
He's a KMS guy.
He's just defending this guy.
Yeah.
Kirk's, he says multiple times throughout that Kirk's always been good to him. And I think one of Mike's biggest issues he took is that like Portnoy portrays Kirk as like some madman, some like evil, like not evil, but like just some crazy guy who's like going out and doing all these wacky things.
Yes.
And he's like, I don't know, it's just like a normal guy.
Of the 2 men, I've dealt with both of them. Kirk has been much more human to me. This idea that he's like some madman on the loose. Like I don't spend barely any time at all with him off the show. But like, we'll go to lunch with Bill, the great Bill from Milton.
Yeah, he tells the story about the lunch. Like he's what did he say? His salad was cold. Did he say that? I don't remember that.
Well, I hope the salads are cold.
What did he say? Or soup was cold or something like that?
Oh, yes, soup.
I don't remember. Maybe that was when I was freaking out about whether or not we would have been on Dateline outside. But yeah, he's like, it's not like Kirk sent it back and like erupted like this madman or something like that. So I agree with him.
But yeah, obviously everyone just wants Kirk to get better.
Of course. Anything else Minifan related? New show on the network. I don't know. I mean, it's a sports show. It doesn't have crazy amounts like weaving in the Minifan world. It's just kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah, I think it was a what was it called? The
Pat Morrison
Pat
show.
Morrison show. Yeah, they kind of touched on. I think they spent maybe 2 minutes talking about
That's all you need.
Kirk Minahan stuff. And I think the only person on there's one person on that show who listens, and he says during the show that he only listens. So it's the Ted Sarandis' son.
Yep.
He died.
Yeah.
Kirk Minahan show is a big part of his life. He started listening kind of post his dad dying to kind of connect to his son. It's very nice. But for the rest of it was literally just them going over like gambling lines and then talking about like D3 football.
Yep.
But it was something. So yeah.
Nice. That wasn't episode 1, was it?
No, I think it was like episode 15. So I
Nice.
still got to go back and listen
Got some
to
chemistry.
all the old ones. So
Yeah, we'll
and,
catch up.
hey, people going nuts. People are going nuts over the announcement on Thursday. That going crazy. We're up to now. We currently have up to the Steve, My Good Man episode, which is Kirk Minahan says goodbye to his intern producer as only he can. The only thing that sucked is that the titles were so fucking long back then.
Yeah, you always had to do Kirk Minahan something.
Kirk Minahan, it would be like Kirk Minahan says goodbye to his intern producer as only he can, and Howard Stern audio recovered from 2019 or like something like
Yes.
super long. So I had to cut off the titles and stuff. But
Yes.
yeah, so you can go back and listen to the KMS classics. I'm trying to get some more
Yeah.
up today. I know Bobby was in tears when he came in this morning. He was so excited about all the KMS classics.
Great news. I re-listened to the announcement. It was awesome.
So
The announcement. People were giving us some grief because they thought we were having too much fun the other day.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I mean,
obviously, like it's terrible that Kirk's out. We wish the best for him, but I mean,
Guys seem awfully giddy back there.
yeah. I guess I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, we did 30 to 45 minutes, talking about all these different things. And if we laughed with Chris Clemmer for a second, I guess it is.
Yeah, what are you
it is.
gonna do?
What
no,
can you do?
I get it, but it's like if you just take it out of context. But we're also trying to just do this.
Yeah.
But like obviously our main focus is still on the Kirk Minahan show. It's not.
Menner's clipped it pretty well though.
He got us.
found
Yes,
the
just us
exact
just laughing.
moment. Everyone had
Laughing
a
away.
big smile.
All right. Anything else that you guys saw over the weekend Minifan related? And we can jump into some other stuff if you want to.
Not really.
Yeah.
What about Marty Mush doing the circuit? I think you guys talked about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, we said Kane was the spot for him.
That would be
Well,
great.
Kane does tough interviews. There's nobody else on the network that actually does tough
I
interviews.
think it'd be good for. I think if he hops on with Kane,
Freddie's,
Fireside Chat said they reached out to
Yeah.
him weeks ago, so they were ahead of the curve on this, and then eventually
As
Menners, and then he
always.
makes his way up to the main show. Then
Yep.
I think that'd be great.
and just getting spaces if I were Marty too.
Oh Jesus,
I
that'd
mean,
be crazy if like Marty comes in and Kirk's like, okay, enough of the Spaces drama.
Is
and
the
Marty-
Spaces
Darren Cunningham.
has Spaces calmed down a little bit? I've noticed it a little bit.
Yes.
Like somebody was on sometimes. The one I always go to try to get in, always anonymously, typically.
Of
But
course, me too.
Jackson
Yep.
from Australia is just nonstop in Spaces, so I always go to his profile to see. But 90% of the time, I see like Jackson's in there alone talking with like Luke or something like that,
Yeah, or he'll be in non-Minifan spaces too.
just fucking around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It sucks whenever, I was never a big spaces guy, but then sometimes I'll need like 20 minutes to kill and there won't be one going.
Right.
Like that's when I need it the
I know.
most.
I know.
Boner salad, get on it,
What do
please.
you
Yeah.
need your fix? The thing I saw mostly on Twitter this weekend, it really doesn't affect the Minifan world. Was all I saw were these accounts being like exposed as being from India
Oh,
or
yeah.
Bangladesh or
Yep.
Canadian. And
Yep.
it's like I don't know why my algorithm is. I've blocked like Elon Musk on Twitter. I've muted anything with Elon Musk because I feel like for a while it was just constantly I didn't even like hate the guy or anything like that, but it was just constantly they would just force him into my feed. But like all I saw was like oh that look, MAGA world's #1 fan is actually based out of Pakistan, and then it was like the Trump resistance is from actually it's from Canada, or this political guy is from Canada, and everyone's a foreign operative in this whole thing. And I was just thinking like we're never gonna. Like, what were the claims in like 2016 with that Russia interfered in our elections?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, well, yeah, the internet is like a worldwide thing, and everyone is interfering in everything constantly now.
Correct.
That's all I fucking saw. That's all. That's legitimately all my feed was.
Well, I think you gotta go on the following tab instead of the For You tab. Is probably what
Yeah.
you need to do.
Yeah.
Stay
Or
focused.
use addicting.
Dial on the things that you care about. I would say.
But was this true that the Homeland Security one? Did you see that?
was from Israel. I don't fuck because then you don't know what the fuck's going
That one
on.
might have been
And then like they're
huge
posting
on
like we're not actually from Israel. It was just a joke, and this whole thing was like what I don't.
Good
fuck-
one, guys.
Yeah.
And then Dove Kleinman, that guy. He's like the NFL.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, that account got sold, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody bought that one. I forget who it was.
Just a fucking click farm.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Speaking of just Twitter, that tweet that or was it on Instagram? Instagram, Jordan Hudson just telling Pablo Torre she was coming for him was fantastic to see. I loved it. Yeah.
I don't understand. So is Pablo Torres just like? Is he just
That was
like
deep
a
thought right there. That was a solid 3-second pause.
Is his beat just Bill Belichick and Jordan
Mostly.
Hudson?
No, he does other stuff. Like he just did this whole episode on Riley Gaines that
Nice.
I don't give too much of a shit about Riley Gaines or the trans issue, but I listened to this episode and I thought it was like the biggest reach of all time. It was basically like calling her an asshole for not talking about her swim coach enough, even though she's released a statement about it in the past.
But
he's all over the place.
He's just gossip though. He's just TMZ pretty much, right?
Totally.
No, he wants to be viewed as a real investigative journalism, and like the Belichick thing was a real story. I mean,
was it like
but he also
it's just
wants to be
gossip.
fun. I
Yeah.
get what you're saying. Like he wants to have some fun with it. Like he wants to make jokes while he's also releasing investigative information. I get.
I just know UNC lost this weekend.
Yes.
Tough one.
Yeah, I've been seeing some people say that they should do like a UNC Colorado, like Dion versus Belichick, because they both suck. They should do a bowl game with that, which wouldn't be the worst thing.
I don't think you can.
No, could you do like a private exhibition game or something for charity? I don't fucking know.
Barstool Bowl. What was that?
Yeah.
That was the Arizona Barstool Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
Well, she tweeted out that she was going after him. She also tweeted, I saw people like freaking out that she tweeted us in it, the selfie with her press pass. And they were like, that's illegal. You shouldn't be doing that because then people can make fake press passes. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Which I have before.
You have done that. That's
Kirk,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
Kirk was, I believe Kirk was, he mentioned this. This was years ago. He was trying to dupe, was it Tony Maz, I think? Or no, it was what's his face from the Globe, the old guy there.
Not Bob Ryan.
No. Dan Shaughnessy, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe I got this wrong, but he was trying to dupe someone from the Globe about some story, and I went to like Staples and made like a fake press pass.
Oh,
Did
right.
you just freestyle it? Did you know what one looked like?
I found a picture of one from like 2016 or something like that, and I was just making one up.
Yeah. So you're a good case study. So that is a dangerous thing that people should not be doing on the internet. Don't post those press passes.
You ever see those videos where it's like I'm sneaking into the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You just need a ladder and like a vest.
Yeah, those always kind of frighten me a little bit.
Yeah.
You just look like you know what you're doing.
Just look like you know where you're going, and you'll just get in no matter what.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Patriots game yesterday?
My tummy hurt during the Patriots game the entire time. I don't know why. But like
Still
Well,
watched it,
you're
though.
changing your habits. Your body's getting adjusted to all this new food.
I've been having some poo-poos too this morning. It's been tough. But like the game yesterday was kind of like off-putting. Just watching it the entire time. We're down 10-0. We came back.
Another comeback.
I didn't like the obviously we had like 23 chances from their 1 yard line. We didn't get in. That was, not great. It was not a big, hoorah on that one that we got stopped 8 different times on that. And then obviously the injuries are just, I'm sick to my stomach about that.
Yeah, Will Campbell is not a good
Concerning.
thing.
Will Campbell, Jared Wilson.
No, was he the one that he has short arms, so he wouldn't have panned out anyway, right?
Come on.
No, David.
Is that him?
He's been playing. Yes, it is him. But
Yeah.
he's been playing in the NFL at a quality level.
I know.
Very quality.
So yeah, obviously getting the win yesterday is nice. I mean, now we're double-digit wins, 10-2. It's incredible.
First to 10.
Number 1 seed is in our grasp because the Broncos were on their bye and the Colts lost to the Chiefs yesterday. So now they're down to three losses. So it's like, I think I read somewhere that now the Patriots have like implied odds of like getting the first round buys like 54%.
Beautiful.
Go.
Which is great. Obviously, there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yep.
But yeah, offensive line is just like, because I saw like on some plays yesterday where when I'm watching, I was like, oh, this looks like the offensive line of last year, which is he's just like having to constantly, he gets 2 seconds and he's just getting chased around, and it's like this is where bad things happen.
Yeah. Does your like DIY season ticket holder plan, does that extend to the postseason as well? As it always?
Dave, I've never had a chance to go see a Patriots game in person.
What?
A Patriots playoff game since I've like been going to games religiously.
Oh,
I never
okay.
went in like high school, and then obviously in like my late teens. And
Yeah.
You don't have season tickets though.
no,
but
I don't have season tickets.
But you buy them. No, that's why I say DIY. Like you try to go to every game if you can make it through StubHub last minute, basically.
Through game time last minute.
Oh, right.
And yeah, I try. I think I would. It depends on how expensive they are, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want to spend like $600 on a ticket seat in like the 300 section
You can't go to the 300 section
or something
anymore.
like that. Yeah, because first of all, like I'm blind.
Right.
I have trouble
True.
seeing.
Didn't a guy die up there last year?
Yeah, that was in the Dolphins game, I think.
I was there.
Wow, dude, did you kill him?
No, I didn't. No, I better see.
Oh, that was the one where the guy got punched. That was actually like a really sad.
Yeah.
story,
Yes,
right?
and then
Like
they-
an underlying health issue that.
Or no, that was 2 years ago, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it's
believe
been
they
a while.
buried him in a Mac Jones
Yeah,
jersey.
yeah.
I'm not trying to laugh, but that is.
See all the people dying at Disney, by the way? You see all those too?
No, who's dying at Disney?
Yeah, there's been like, I think it was last month, there was like 10 deaths at Disney.
That's what the guy.
Man in a Woody
Gus follows-
costume.
yeah.
I know.
Death follows the bus.
Oh, Gus did have a great tweet over the weekend.
Oh, of course he did. Obviously, bring it up, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't even remember what it says. It was very clear and concise. He's in a tree. I need the caption if you can get it. I don't want to. I want to be very careful with my words here because it was well said.
Who can forget the Scorsese classic Home Alone? Oh, that's from 14 minutes ago.
Nice. Oh, there it is.
Weekend yard work is always. I would. So it's Gus in a tree, and it seems like he's cutting down some branches. And it says, "Weekend yard work is always therapist."
It's always
Oh, yeah.
therapist.
That's great.
I mean, you think about it, it really is.
That is, and you know what's sad? It's like Montante's trying to like take down this guy
I
just for
know.
living his life.
Painful.
Jesus.
Painful. All right, other stuff going on. We talked a little bit on the producer show of that dumb Stephen A take on Drake May being a liar, that he didn't know what show Cam Newton was on, things like that. He has now said that he was just joking around with the Cam Newton being a liar thing. I guess Portnoy put out some video about the whole thing, like Stephen A should be apologizing to Drake May, and this is Stephen A addressing Portnoy's video.
I got no clue who his partner is at this point. I had absolutely no idea Cam Newton was on it. I didn't even know Cam Newton worked for ESPN. I thought he did his own gig.
Come on. David Portnoy. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I mean, really, y'all? I mean, I was, again, my take was my take, but in terms of calling him a liar, saying, come on, don't act like you didn't know that Cam Newton was on television talking about you. You don't know where he's at. Yeah, he has 106th in Park. Yes, he has 4.
Nobody's watching for like I know people.
No.
It's getting ratings, but nobody's like watching it.
It's a clip show. It's
Yeah,
like a show,
right.
a show
Right.
for clips to go out and they blow up on Twitter, and the people go, "Oh, Stephen A. is great."
And just the fact like Cam Newton is probably on once a week.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not. It's not like he said that about Stephen A. or whatever. I think I actually saw. Was that real or was that AI? Where it was probably AI actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was Drake May with Stephon Diggs before the show.
Oh, that was real.
the Superman thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes like, "No."
It just
He
seems
does
like that
some
would be
other
something
things.
easily fake because it's
sure.
just unnecessary.
Stop
That was
paying
real, right?
Stop. I think so, but I mean, stop paying attention to fucking celebrations and just get in the fucking end zone.
True.
Maybe work on
But that felt like old school
You know,
Patriots. Like every game's a tough game. You know, you're not gonna
For
blow out
sure.
every team just
You know,
because
you,
you,
know,
have the number.
you know who said that yesterday?
Who?
Bubba Trudell.
Bubba said that.
He's like, "This feels like the Patriots of old."
Yep.
They still win,
They found
even
a way to
when they
win.
look not so great.
Yeah, but the injuries are just a concern. So I'm very,
but-
very scared.
Before the injuries, that first quarter, there was some Mac Jonesy kind of throws.
That was a bad interception. And like,
Yeah.
I love Drake May. He's not the MVP this year. The MVP is Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, probably. We'll see though. Long year.
Yeah, it's not too long.
I guess so.
All right, what else? What else you want to get to this weekend? I bumped into Ryan Whitney over the weekend. By
Oh,
the way.
wow.
We didn't address too much. It was at our kids' sporting event thing, which I had a little issue. I don't even know how to bring it up because I'm going to look and sound like an asshole, so I don't even want to bring it up. But
Was he? What was your kid just fighting people?
he was not fighting people.
That's your
So my son plays hockey, but it's like a developmental league. Like they're not in full fledged games. They do like cross ice or whatever. My son does not really love the game portion of hockey yet. He likes practices versus the game, which is typically pretty rare.
Yeah,
I would
think
say
the
right.
opposite.
Right, it's rare. So I don't know. My thing is that's probably more of like an anxiety with the game type of situation that over time you'll kind of work through it or whatever. He never has a problem. He's never like, I don't want to go to practice. He's never really been like that. Maybe like once he didn't want to wake up early because he's a kid or something like that, but nothing crazy. So this weekend they had a jamboree and they played 3 short games. That's where I saw Whitney. And obviously if games are the most hated thing he does. Playing 3 in a row is probably not the best for him as a new 6-year-old kid, basically. So he comes home that day, and I'll just flash forward for a second. He says he's been lying that he likes hockey because he didn't want to disappoint his dad.
That's sad.
And when I tell you, tears started running down my fucking face. For multiple reasons, by the way. It's not just him. Obviously you don't want your kid to feel like they have to lie to you about that stuff. That was number one, emotional. That was brutal. So obviously, but also like if I fucking lose hockey, I'm gonna I'm gonna snap. I'm just gonna lose it all. I'm gonna lose it all. But that was a brutal dad moment for me.
How'd you respond?
So I just talked to him about. I kind of let that
Put 100 shots up.
It's a
get
commitment.
downstairs. Yeah, get downstairs.
Start slapping.
So we kind of just let it be and just like talking to my wife.
The stick, not slapping your kid. I mean,
Yes. I was kind of just like, let's not push anything on him. Let's let him kind of decide what he wants to do. Even though obviously you sign up at the beginning of the year, it costs a lot of money. It knows, what you're getting into. He wanted to do it at that time. But he's also fucking 6 years old. So it is what it is. But he said some things even the next day that were kind of contradictory. I'm not just trying to convince myself that, by the way, either. I know, but he did say he's a fucking kid that watches YouTube that will use any type of saying to get what he wants. He wants a fucking another dessert. He'll say something so outlandish that the only place he could have heard it was fucking YouTube. Like it never would have. So you never know kind of like how to read these situations, but I just said, let's like let him dictate everything.
But if he sees a tear roll down your eye, then the next morning,
I don't know if he saw.
I mean,
I was tearing up in front of him. I don't know if he saw the full-fledged breakdown that I had when I walked away.
he doesn't want to give you a Sonic moment.
No. I don't know what that means.
What's a Sonic
Well,
moment?
his Sonic moment is when you ripped up. He was so.
Oh,
hurt.
right.
He doesn't want to return that.
Right. Now we embrace the drawing because he's so obsessed with drawing and his iPad. Like my wife won't let me take away drawing from him because that's a creative outlet.
As much as you want.
As much as I want to. So like I can take away the iPad and say you're playing too much iPad as a punishment, but she won't let me punish him by telling him he can't draw, which I think is kind of weird.
I kind of agree.
You agree with her?
Yeah, it's hard with drawing.
I
It's
know.
like taking away reading.
Yeah, if we
it's
don't
like
have drawing.
oh Jesus, like
But if you know that's one of like literally 2 things that he shows like insane amount of interest in, how do you reprimand him in an appropriate way?
you just got to find something that's like not. I remember when I was like 16 or 17, I was working a ton at the Xfinity Center. I was being like a shitbag to my parents or something about that. And they were like, oh, we're going to take away, you going to work. And I was like, it's fucking summertime. You can't take away my fucking job. what the fuck are we doing here?
Right.
And they were like, that's a good point. I guess you're taking away their car or something like that.
Something else.
So I'm just trying to think, like, let's just say, I don't know, let's say it was fucking trading cards or something like that. He doesn't have that other thing. So
Is he into Pokemon?
he's not into Pokemon. He's
Okay,
literally into,
Let him know if he wants to get into Pokemon. Uncle Justin has plenty of cards.
it's all
Get
iPad.
him going.
It's iPad that gives him access to YouTube and gives him access to Roblox. So it's like, besides that, if you taking away the iPad, it's literally my only option.
Or
Which sucks.
What if you take away colored pencils? He can only draw black and
That's
white.
not a bad idea. I didn't talk about that with my wife. Yeah.
Still
What if I only let him draw like with a pencil and no colors whatsoever?
go.
It just might make him a better artist.
Exactly.
He's a pretty good artist. I could show you some pictures. He's actually pretty good. So, but all right, what else you guys want to get into before we?
Let's
hop out of
see.
here?
I don't think there's a producer show tomorrow.
No producer.
And then it might just be me and Mutt on Wednesday.
Yep.
So Dave, I was going to ask you obviously later on in the week, but I think we should all go around and say one thing we're thankful for
Oh,
on this Thanksgiving.
Very nice.
Thanksgiving week.
I'm thankful for this program, for repeatedly bringing, and for Kirk specifically, for repeatedly bringing me back to this program. That brings me a lot of joy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel bad for what he's going through right now, but it shows the best show in the world. So I appreciate it.
Yes, I will also. I'll have something else, but I also say I'm thankful for the opportunity Kirk's given me in these past 5-6 years and everything like that. The ability to have a job, full-time job in this. It's pretty crazy. I'm very thankful for that. I'm also thankful for my health, which I haven't been thankful for in the
You
past.
got the runs,
go.
right?
I know. Well, no. I'm thankful. Like I got to start taking my health more seriously.
Yep.
It's like I don't know. I'm getting to the age now where like I can die.
Absolutely.
You ever just like
I do think about
this
that
hit
quite
me.
often.
This hit me a while back. I'm getting to the age where like I'm fat and it's no longer like he. Like
It's not
if I had a
cute.
heart attack, it's not fucking
Not
crazy,
cute anymore.
right? So I'm like I got to start fucking
And
doing
you're-
something about it.
Want to exercise together? I need to get my shit together too. So if you want to start in the new year together, I would absolutely. We could hold each other accountable. Not not a weight loss challenge, not some gimmick. I'm talking about like every day I see you at the gym at a specific time, and myself that I haven't been going to.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll
You don't like
cross
that,
that
you
bridge
don't like
again.
that.
Maybe I'm not too concerned about it, but maybe I'm not that concerned about it at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Again, proving we're not friends. You don't want to do something like that. If Mike said that, you would probably say yes.
Exhibit F.
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna start taking my health more seriously. Bobby, what's something you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family. Obviously, that goes without saying. I'm thankful that I found this show 2 years ago. It was the producer search. A little bit before that. And I think Kevin from Bristol was talking about it on Fireside Chats. I'm thankful that there really was no like gatekeeping or anything. Like once you get in, I was actually talking about it with my co-host Danny on Flop University, how you do just get like, just start listening. If you listen for a week, 2 weeks, then all of a sudden you're just in. You can't miss an episode.
I would say, yeah, because people always say like, oh, it's tough to get in because there's so many references to, if you listen to just a random episode without knowing nothing, you will be lost, but you'll pick up on jokes for that. And then next episode, there'll be mentions. And like, obviously things that as time goes on, we mention stuff from 2022 less than we do a week ago.
Which is why, like, in certain moments, like this chicken fry thing highlights a lot of it, because going back, there is no show whatsoever where she was referenced and it took over the show. Right. Like she was referenced once for 35 seconds, and then 25 minutes was focused on Justin finding a new pen pal in prison or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that always is going to triumph over whatever like she thinks we're talking about her for 4 hours. It's just not happening, especially with a show like this where something new is constantly just evolving every single episode. So.
100%.
You a ham or turkey?
I'm a turkey guy.
Turkey?
Yeah. Turkey.
Yeah. After I think ham is kind of sacrilegious to do on Easter.
I agree.
I think ham's gross.
Ham. I don't. I have thoughts about ham. I don't know. I like ham juice on
that just sounds fucking
mashed potatoes is the best.
And ham juice
is the best Thanksgiving like part of Thanksgiving for me. Like
stuffing
overall. Stuffing's great as well. But like I love ham juice, but I love gravy too. So but like I think if you're going ham on Thanksgiving, you're kind of a psycho.
How do you think your body's gonna react? If you're having trouble now, how's your body gonna react on Thursday?
To what?
To like just the big meal that is Thanksgiving. All the options.
I don't know. I've been like I said, I've been a poo-poo.
You think you have like a bigger? I don't laugh usually at like shit jokes or I don't. But I found something on Twitter yesterday. This guy like those get ready with me videos. It's like get ready with me as I do this. Somebody was like, get ready with me as I pop into Nordstrom's to take a massive dump, and he does like get readies with me as I take a massive dump at all these different landmarks. I don't know why I found that very funny, but that was like a funny shit joke to me.
Oh,
but
like that.
I'm sorry you're dealing with tummy issues.
It's okay.
Yeah. I'll throw this out. My sister is she's vegan. She has been for 8 years, and she texted me and my dad and asked if we would be cool having a vegan turkey for Thanksgiving.
Just a vegan turkey?
Yeah, exactly. I said,
suck my dick.
I said I'd happily do both.
Yes, you can obviously do both. You can cook them separately or whatever you need. You are insane if you go with it. I don't even want to know what a vegan turkey is.
I know there's a bunch of different options. I said I would try it, but not exclusively. The turkey. I said the leftovers are the best part. You get a week full of sandwiches and whatnot.
Of course.
I can't risk that.
You watch football on Thanksgiving, Dave?
I sure do. Yes.
Kidding me?
Come on.
Yeah.
I know.
Best part.
I gotta go to Rutland, Vermont, 3.5 hours away. But,
oh damn!
Is
that where you had the gay wedding?
Where I had the gay wedding, it's where I attended a gay wedding. Yes,
nice.
Which was a lovely time, and I stand by it. They like to party more so than
Molly.
They're just better partiers than we are. So.
Let's see what else. Obviously, there's the Tom Brady comment. People in the comments right now saying, "I'm thankful Dave isn't trying to take down Tom Brady."
Yeah, it's just not. It's
just a slip.
He's a guy that I typically defend on a lot of his issues. So I feel like because I've been so vocal about defending his health and his mind stuff that he's been out there, I just recuse myself from the situation with this one specifically. But I do view it as problematic for sure. But he's just not. It's just not something I should get involved with personally.
Just asking.
But if you would like to hear the clip, here it is.
Just blasting through Nicker. Excuse me, landed.
Yeah, not great.
The fact that he laughed.
The laugh is the worst part of that. It's the internet reacting to it like he's gonna get fired is probably overboard a little bit.
Oh my god! If he got fired for that would be incredible.
It'd be crazy. But
the fucking Kalshi, that website, or maybe I shouldn't say that.
Wasn't it like 95%?
Yeah. If I had money, I would definitely bet against it. There's no way.
That's crazy.
Unless he's looking for an out.
That laugh though is
through Nicker. Excuse me.
like that's bad. Like that just is
I
bad.
know, but I mean, it's just he's just a silly goose.
Yes.
It's similar to that 98.5 one that we only played once, where the guy's talking about Jaws.
Oh,
yeah.
That one was wild.
yeah. And the what's his name? Not 98.5. The other guy the other day. Tommy Curran's thing.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Tommy Curran's. I forget. But yeah.
Bobby, are you a video game guy?
Not really. I play Madden. My co-host is way into video games.
Niggling.
That one.
Yeah,
That's
that one.
Sorry, I was
boy.
literally trying to buy time
That
in my head
one's
as I'm
tough.
looking for. Yeah.
It
What was I gonna
upsets
say?
me.
So obviously, the Super Mario Galaxy trailer came out. The movie's coming out in April. It's gonna be a huge movie. Nintendo's also making a Zelda movie, and the first screenshots of the movie are coming out. And not everything has to be a movie.
Mhm.
Like I love Legend of Zelda and especially the older ones and stuff like that. But you don't need to make a movie with every single thing.
Doesn't he not talk or something?
Yeah, that's like his whole
So-
bit in the game. But I'm sure he's gonna talk. I don't know. It's just I saw that on Twitter, just the pictures of it last week, and it kind of made me sad.
Chris Pratt as Zelda.
Yeah, I do like Chris Pratt though. Obviously, that movie changed my life. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, right.
Let's see what else. I don't. Anything else, Dave?
No, I think we're good. I think that's pretty much it. I did see that Gronk is joining New Year's Rockin' Eve right before we joined the show there.
Let's go.
That's a good role for Gronk.
Are you? Do you?
Gronk's a weird character, don't you think? He's very famous, but he's also just not at all. It's not a big deal that he's on the show, but he's perfect for that show. Is he recognizable to everybody who's I don't know.
I don't know what New Year's Rockin' Eve is. That
That's a pretty big
Clark.
spot, right?
oh,
They're
that
always
was a Dick
talking-
Clark thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well maybe that's what we normally watched.
No, Ryan Seacrest is the host of that. He's
In the background, it doesn't even matter.
Remember they were just bringing out. I know this has probably been talked about on every single podcast ever in the history of the world. When they would just bring out Dick Clark, all he would do was the countdown.
Yeah.
And he was always very off.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
It was very sad.
he's
Yes.
out of it. Am I last thing if we're wrapping up?
No, whatever you have, Bob.
I'm 24. When's the cutoff for going out the night before Thanksgiving at the local,
Ooh.
the townie?
Ooh, I actually never did that.
No,
Never did
kinda
that.
fun.
I was never a big party or going out to bars and when I go out to bars I like to go out sports bars and things like that. I'd say you're probably still in it. Probably
I don't go to the club. I just see people that I hadn't seen and
yeah, every
7
town
years.
has their spot. I think Norton is a Club Oasis.
Ooh.
People
Club Oasis.
Oh,
is the
yeah.
spot you're going to.
No, I don't go to it.
No, I know, but
I
that
didn't
just
go to-
seems like I just can't see people being like,
Oh,
oh, yeah,
it's-
meet me at Club Oasis tonight, and it being just going out for beers. quick.
should
Oh,
Chill-
it's great. It's like
chill
a
night.
club
Usually it's like a restaurant.
that
It's like-
legitimately looks like it's from the 19th. They still have the giant big ass TVs. It's quite
nice.
respectable. But I would say 24. Yeah, you're still
I
able
don't
to-
think you have. I think that it doesn't necessarily mean you don't go out anymore for it, but the reason you're going out changes.
Yeah.
So I think 26 is probably that line of I don't really care or not if I'm going to see people from high school specifically on this night, to the point where it's just after 26, you're just kind of oh, this is just a night you go out.
Right. we
And who's
got
ever there
tomorrow
is there.
off.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I would say probably. Yeah, if you probably start if you start going there and you start seeing people that you graduated with not there, and you're oh, because you graduated in 2019.
Correct.
If you start seeing oh, this is the class of 2025, 2026,
Yes.
you're oh, this is weird.
That kind of happened last year, but I think we just picked the wrong spot.
I think if you start saying oh, is Mr. Johnson still there? And
Yeah.
people are yeah, okay,
Oh,
leave
yeah.
leave us alone.
Where did you say Club Oasis is?
I think it's in Norton.
Is
Club
it? Oh,
Aqua.
I put Easton by accident. I just want to see this place.
Oh, it's. I think it just got sold. I think it might no longer be open, but it's quite the spot.
Oh,
That's
City
a
Oasis.
usually it's meet me at the chateau on what, you know what I mean? It's not Club Oasis.
Club Oasis, cash only. Cash only. It's great.
City Oasis, by the way. That's a better name than Club Oasis. Yeah, that feels better.
It's
City
it's,
Oasis.
It's perfect.
Okay.
It's awesome.
All right, guys, I'm good. You guys good?
Bobby, you have anything else? It's been a while.
Happy
Obviously.
Thanksgiving. No,
Yes.
please stream Flop University. 50 episodes, I guess. I don't know. We would
Congrats.
appreciate it. Yeah, thanks.
That's a milestone right there.
We're doing the Flop Awards for 52.
Are you including the Blind Mike episode or no?
As far as the number?
Yeah.
No.
Wow. So 51.
51 technically.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. True. We try and forget that. The whole.
Was it 50 episodes that there was I'm not trying to shit on the guy, but that there was a cake involved with Mick and people.
That
would
was
give him-
Mick. Yes.
That was Mick.
I just
50 episodes is a big milestone.
well, we're every week too. I think he was sporadic at that point, like every here and there.
What's your take? You're a big maniac. What's your takeaway that Beyond Average is going away?
You're talking about to me? Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a bummer. I love the show. I'm sure he'll come back with something.
Well, yeah,
I'm
he said
excited
this
for it.
isn't the last you'll hear of him, but he
Michael
said Beyond
Jackson.
Average is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I do think that if he lines up the Michael Jackson thing with the movie release, it will be huge.
That'd be cool.
That'd be great. He should like come out like for the Michael Jackson movie and be like, by the way, like you know how like the stars of the movie will sometimes go to premieres and things.
Mm-hmm.
He could come out and be like, by the way, I solved who killed Michael Jackson. Listen to my podcast.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be good to see. All right, gentlemen. Well, Bobby, have a good Thanksgiving.
Thank
Justin,
you.
I'm sure I will see you, of course. And that's all I got.
Yeah, we'll talk to you sometime soon. Bye.
Sweet. Thanks, fellas.